Probably could have had that whole intro for YouTube as well, but welcome in, guys. I'm glad you joined one of our lives. We're here just doing a live stream. A couple of days starts now. We got Proj G by Fuente. This is the map of today's cup will be played on. And I'm ready to start my quali. Got a kitten on the back of my chair. Learning the ropes of the new house. They're all over the place still. Why is my game sound so low? Oh, you know what? I know why. I had it on my Bluetooth speaker. And Trackmania doesn't change when you change default in Windows. Okay. Already don't love the track, but not upset with it. Oh, you know why? I keep figuring out the whys. I have toggle acceleration on. And I have lots of lag. Oh, but I still survived. Clever drift and hold the input you know you needed it, and guess what? It works anyway, even with the lag. So, speed tech / speed fun? Probably speed tech. Oh, that's speed fun. I saw a lot like the speed fun section. Yeah, this is speed fun. Dude, if they want to keep doing speed fun a couple of days, they can do this 4 times a month. I would not ever complain if they did speed fun a couple of days, like more often. They could seriously do this way more often. Yeah, it's all just a big white thing right now, but gonna change. I might put a little couch back there. I'm definitely gonna have the blue lights still going at some point, but works for now. At least we're back. Anyway. Zoom. Oh, I have to fix it. Come. Alright, so. Only because it's PB still, I continue this run. Yeah, this is this is the kind of map that it's so close to full speed that some people will even try to argue that it is full speed because you can do the run with a full throttle run through. But I'm pretty sure there might be speed slides, but I'm pretty sure there aren't any loopings or cakes and things that full speed elements usually have. Well, I say that and then I go directly into a looping. It's just the root bounces, I guess, to me, and the reactors make me feel like it's speed fun instead. Oh. Would be wrong. Maybe it is speed tech. Full speedish. It's definitely that. I give it interest. Much rather for stuff like this than a regular boring cup of the day style map. 100%. I 100% agree with that. I mean, I do love my dirt maps, don't get me wrong. But that's still, like, I don't even want dirt and grass maps all the time. Slow, like the slow gear, like, I don't know why I like the like, penalty and slow, low gear stuff. Like, where you're just, like, climbing through the mud and you can barely get the gear ever. I don't know why, but that seems to be, like, my favorite. Like low gear dirt. Oh. I won't say favorite. I guess it feels like I'm more proficient in it. Like I get closer to my goals quickest in that. So like, I feel the most accomplished with it. It was always my original favorite. When people, you know, your first week, first time you meet people, they all want to know. So what's your favorite? What's your favorite or least favorite? Is the other quick questions often asked. Surface only game. Least favorite for everyone's usually ice, right? Mine is wood. I prefer ice to wood. I'm that guy. So is that? Let's turn this down. Let's turn this down. This needs to be muted because nobody needs to hear me more than once. I think my audio does sound a little bit better in here. I mean, I redid like an audio filters run through again. I don't know, hopefully everything's kind of balanced, but we'll get it all going soon. A magnet reactor and roof bounces, like please, yes. Yes. Creativity like this would make any map more fun. You just got a bumper roof bounce into a plastic landing, like it's auto. And is that a plastic bounce even? To save you? I don't think that one was what. I think everyone's favorite is Desert Car. And your audio is chilling? Nice. Perfect. Thank you for that. Least favorite, yes. I read that completely wrong and I was like, you have to be making some sort of troll / sarcasm attempt here. Yeah, it's definitely my least favorite. I think a lot of people's least favorite, honestly, is Rally Car, but I prefer Rally to Desert. Unpopular opinion, I know, but it's a close race anyway between the two, and neither one of them's great. Like if I had to put, I don't know. It's hard to even say the snow cars out of work. Let's just, but if we could just stick to just stadium only, then it's the least favorite. What is your least favorite thing to do, I suppose, in it? Whether it's, and I don't like bringing up least favorites. I tell people that all the time. Like, don't ask me my least favorite thing in the game, because that just makes you think back to all the trauma, all the trauma I've endured, all the terrible times I tried to figure out how to bug slide or ice slide, and you know. Neo sliding right now is still one of my, but I'm making it a lot harder than it is, I think. You hate NASCAR? Yeah. I was so bad at NASCAR, I just couldn't figure it out. I did not understand for the longest time. It took SP Villa finally to get me to understand it's about exit speed, not about... You can't drive it like the other... You can't like just look ahead and try to prep for the turn the same way. You're prepping for the future all the time with NASCAR. So you want to do releasing early and then just push through the ending instead of like releasing at the last second just to barely survive the ending. So that way you come out of it still accelerating, higher gear, higher speed, and then you really get the build up. But I mean, it took somebody breaking it down to me scientifically like that to realize it's not just about earlier releases. You know, it's earlier releases, but why is it earlier releases? It's earlier releases because then you get longer acceleration on the exit. And that's what you want for NASCAR, because you're no longer turning, so you can use that acceleration on a straightaway or whatever and get a whole lot of gain out of it. But it's changing your mind state on regular, what seems like normal driving changes up completely with NASCAR, so it is really, it can be annoying. The turn radius depends on your speed. Your speed is always going up and down based, yes, on geometry stuff. That's the other reason. NASCAR, it's like you figure out the map, and then as soon as you get faster, okay, now the map's different. It's like, okay, I finally figured out how to get faster through there. Nice. Oh, but now I can't. Now I gotta retrain the whole rest of the map because nothing else works like it used to. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like you gotta incrementally work your way up to the point where like now you have all the parts together and now you can do it. It's rough for me, and NASCAR stuff. But full speed in a way too is similar. I don't know. Full speed, I feel like once I got the full speed run, that means that was the last run I'm ever gonna do on that map. Almost always, yeah. Once I got the whatever I thought I could get or what I was aiming for, I'm just like, yep, map is complete. Never again. I can't think of the NASCAR map that I reopened either after I got my goals though, so. Or the like NASCAR section of an RPG that was really cool, you know? It's never a memorable thing. I did make a NASCAR map though. That's pretty fun. For like Z's mapping competition. I mean, I guess it's pretty fun. It's gotten some play. But it's on specific NASCAR blocks, and that's why I liked it. Because there was a block set made as it called NASCAR or whatever, so I knew that the blocks were just built that the way that they're curved and everything, that most of the time it's going to be faster just to release. These were like giant sausage blocks almost. The ones I used. But it was just set up in a way that it was nice and wide, you could drive anywhere. But the lines were almost always the fastest lines. Or to find like a, you know, it just, they weren't very intuitive. Even for me, even like myself after I built the map, it took me a long time to figure out what the fast way to go was, you know. But it's a very hard style to build with regular roadblocks because it's nearly impossible without that no break. Hello, what's up, Scud? Also, what's up with no brakes? No brakes is basically just like NASCAR cheating, you know? But I guess that's all. Like, I thought about this the other day. I was like, wait, aren't all of the effect blocks just basically just something we're already doing into a game at an extreme, like pretty much? Like, no brakes. It's just NASCAR. Force acceleration. That's just acceleration. Cruise control, that's just airtime. You know, matches airtime. Like you don't lose speed, but you don't gain speed when you're in cruise control, right? Same as airtime. Fragile, that's just acceleration penalty. The more you get in a row though, it can really screw you over. And it's permanent. What else we got? No grip, that's just ice, right? Forced acceleration? Maybe forced acceleration is just gas and turbos. So turbos are just speed slides, yeah. That's the breakdown, I guess. It's cool. It's been a couple days since I made a clip. That one ought to do. I just made Div 25 today. Wow, I did not get a good time in. Div 25, 53 time. I did get silver by 3 seconds, so I feel okay. I'm 3 up from the end. Pyro Div 2, Glider Div 2, Kevin, Camino Div 4, Kilburn 8, Salad, Bad Katana and 14 together. Hannah and Jim C together in 21, and somebody else in 23. What's up with the new room? Hey, new house. New house. New stream setup, new internet just was installed 10 minutes before I turned on the internet, or turned on the stream. Actually, new house, old property. So we're back at our old place, but brand new house. And I guess I could do a walkthrough. We still have like a bunch of boxes. Everything's a big mess in the middle, the floor downstairs and stuff. But we did get all our appliances in now. So at some point I'll do a walkthrough once we get everything, you know, situated and maybe have like 4 or 5 people. I don't want to do like multiple ones, so I'll like schedule one. I'll start saying that. I'll say like Friday night, Friday evening, Friday at some point. Yeah, because I'll be coming back from maybe before I go to, maybe before and after. We'll do walkthroughs on Friday. Show people around. I might even do like a mobile stream about it, but not that anyone's asking, but it's really nice and we're kind of excited about it, so I don't mind showing people around. Only inside, though. You guys are too good at GeoGuessr. No, I'm just kidding. I'll show you guys what I can show you what I did. But it's nice. We did all, like, we were able to pick everything, you know. It's like, it's when you're starting a house and you get to pick everything at the same time, you know. I mean, I guess it's the same when you're building a house, right? But just because we were, and the way that we started it, we already had Samsung Smart TVs over at the other house. Like, the Smart Things app started being a thing. And I was like, oh, what else is Smart Things? Maybe when we start doing the house, we can do, like, smart home stuff and set it up that we can control all of the stuff and everything will interact. And look, we just went ham and got everything. It's like washer, dryer, refrigerator, microwave, oven. The oven, the, you know, the stove, all of it, the microwave, the refrigerator, washer. I think that's everything, right? Yeah, and then the TVs. And then, of course, we'll probably might do lights and stuff, but it's all Samsung smart homes. So, just in that alone, it should be kind of nice. Hopefully. I don't even know how quality lasts on Samsung. Nobody knows, though, right? How long Samsung been making fridges? Like, are there any 10-year-old Samsung fridges out there? Definitely not smart ones. But we did get the 5-year, you know, we didn't go with just the regular warranty. I got, like, 5-year protection plan. Just to be safe, because I hear, like, after 3 years, all the new appliances are going bad. Like an iPhone or anything else, they just want you to buy a new one after 3 years, you know? So we got the 5-year protection plan. Then they'll have to replace it. When it inevitably goes bad in 3 to 5 years, we'll be able to get a new one, or like, some, like, money off replacement or money off parts or something. I don't know. It was iffy. We almost didn't do it. It's like an extra $300. But $300, so you don't have to spend, like, that means I'd have to have. Oh, this was no KO. I'm gonna stop babbling. Yeah, total overhaul, brand new everything. They just drilled a hole in here. I mean, the desk was already new at the new house. The old house, but I mean, I had to rebuild it and put it over here. I didn't check this yet. Actually, stands up with the motor with everything on top. No, it's not going to me. Down here. Get it up. Or put this up there. Yeah, one of the two. Alright. Take your time backwards, gang. I got work to do here. But yeah. Fresh overhaul. We gutted the downstairs, so we made it like open concept now. Change it so it doesn't have the step down to the living room. The kitchen's open to the living room. The roof's up higher than it was before. Like, we took out the attic. We made the bathroom different. We added a bathroom downstairs. We were able to, like, pretty much build a new house. But our only limit was the square footage. Like, we had to keep the same, you know, foundation size and setup, but everything else we could pretty much just, like, reshape, redesign any way we wanted. We didn't do a lot, but we did do some changes. We got a new bathroom out of it. We got rid of the mud room. A new kitchen with an island instead of the way it was. It's just, everything's just gonna be nice. It's like, modernize the house and probably up the value, honestly. And we should still have some money left over after, not a lot, but enough, just one little bit. Hopefully. I mean, we're spending, by the time it's all said and done, we have to replace everything that was in the house, appliances, everything, you know, like, that means yard stuff, everything. With, but we did finally, now the settlement, and it took exactly 1 year too. August 3rd is when the house fire was. August 3rd was, and then August 4th is what our move-in date was here. So, which was like, they must have known it, because the insurance policy had 1 year on the rental payment. Like, the company that had us do it all, man, they got everything out of it that they could have. Like, they're doing the building for us, so they're getting paid for that. They own the rental buildings that they're renting out to us, so the insurance company's paying them for that for the whole time we're standing there. They rent furniture and stuff from those places, but, you know, they're just a big company. They build the place, so they get paid for that too. And then plus they they come in, they do all the litigation. So they come and they do they check all the contents, they come up with the totals, they know what the max is, and they get you your max because they know that that's the only way they're going to get paid the right amount. It took a little bit longer because they were trying to go for a max, but they got what they could. You know, it worked out. It worked out. It wasn't lower than we expected. It wasn't as high as it could have been, but it was definitely a comfortable range that we're like, we can breathe. Everybody's going to be fine. And it's like we'll have all our news. We'll be able to make it better than it was. And it's fresh and new. The garage, oh my god, dude. There was like chips in the garage floor. And I guess my partner complained to them about it, like, because that's partly too where that's where the fire started. She's like, I don't want to, every time I go in my garage, think about, you know, how you guys messed up when they're even rebuilding it. So anyway, the owner did this garage flooring, this like speckled, shiny garage flooring. You guys may have seen it. It's like epoxy. It's some crazy, like, expensive, like, $1,000 a bucket thing, or $2,000 a bucket, and there's 5 buckets probably to take to do our floor. That wasn't charged to our. So like, a few things were just kind of like, and plus my partner is a therapist. She helped out the owner of the company. Like they're doing a little bit of like a back and forth exchange of services, I guess. But all I can say is I'm not complaining. This place is gorgeous. It's very nice. It's exciting. We got nice new beds. They were delivered yesterday. The refrigerator came today. The washer and dryer was yesterday. The internet came today. They came to fix some other things, you know, like put in the dryer vent 2 days ago. Like everything's happening, but it's all happening very quickly. But within 2 days, all of our belongings are here, and we're all set up with internet. And as far as you guys need to know, we're good to go. Stream's ready back. We're ready to be back on stream. Kittens are loving it because they can go outside nearly whenever they want. Azrael's already been up every tree. Hey, Vinman. Doing pretty good. Oh, crap. Pretty. 33, we're fine. Pretty good. It's not your bad. I should know better. I'm just a little excitable today. I should definitely. A couple different lightings. I think what it is, I'm just gonna have to black out that window if I want the blue to even work, or just, you know, stream later at night. You'll be able to tell how late it is by how blue the room is from now on. Or plus there'll be stuff on the walls eventually too. All right. I have been to hotspot gaming though. I didn't trust the hotspot streaming. I did play yesterday's Cuppa, or track of the day. I didn't necessarily get in during Cuppa. Oh, I did get in during Cuppa yesterday. The bobsleigh one. I didn't find the start though for a very long time. But I did play the map for what seemed like a very long time. I played like 2.5 hours. Unfortunately, I got to like less than a 10th. I think I'm like 500s away from gold. I had to leave it. I'll probably hunt that a little bit today. These maps are so much fun, dude. Rip. Oh, I had a feeling. Zoom. Boy, is that fast? That's 16 faster than PB. That's definitely a drift I need to pull off. And the ending. Oh, that's not really. Full speed section and the ending. And that's not the ending either. That's not a drift. Can't react to drift. What a great ending. I guess it's the wait. It could be risky. I never even looked for risky. Still hanging in there. My favorite addition to the house, though. New 25-pound pillow. I'm gonna be OP in pillow fights from now on. I've got a pillow fight that's like zombie apocalypse, you know, end of the world weapon style, compatible. Plus, you can sit on it when you're streaming. And knock a zombie skull clean off its neck, or you know, have a nice cooling rest on the side of your cheek at night. Not an advertisement for purple.com. Just kidding, that one's for Panda. Panda didn't mean to take your bed away.
Did you grab both the speakers from the other house? Do you know where they're at?
One's in a box down there. It was laying kind of flat. They were both here though, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be like a lower to the ground one. If you don't find it, you can use this one though. I'm not using it. It's in back here. Yeah. It's still in. Like, what's happening in this couple? We're just doing everything. Autopiloting it. New house, who this? What's up, Sneaky? Do you drive fast? Hit Bodega. Hey, I try. I do my best, man. Or do you mean in real life? Hey, Sneaky, welcome. I'm gonna do a walkthrough on Friday. That's what, tomorrow? No, the day after tomorrow. Oh crap. I'm looking for the date and it's not on my screen and I just completely threw on that. We'll get it back though. I just chose Friday because I wanted to give everyone a chance if they want to be here for the time I do the walkthrough. I'll try to do it hour after cuppa. Or no, wait. Damn, I can't schedule that because I have something. I have a doctor's appointment on Friday. We'll try to do it Thursday. If today's Wednesday. I think today's Wednesday. Which means tomorrow. We'll just do it every day we do it until we don't do it, right? I'll do like a mobile walkthrough though at some point. Splobs! Welcome in everybody. Raiders, welcome, Revert. Yo! Today is Thursday, sir. Oh, great. I am lost in all the proverbial sauces. Well played, Annie. So yes, Friday, we'll do it either before cuppa, after cuppa, or in the evening, or both. Lyser, Kitabogedega. There's Splobs. What's up, man? Safe, bro. Good luck. Zemo, hey. Playing Bone Cup? I did not know. I might. Super Street short stream today? Yeah, I feel you on that. I'm just getting started, man. I got the internet on 5 minutes before cuppa. We're in the new house, if you can't tell yet. Different room set up, you know? No more fireplace vibes for now, but we'll get something eventually as far as background goes. Got my whole little room here. That's pretty much just going to be the mank. The Ave for the mank. Did you move far? No. Well, we're back in our old property. It was 7 minutes down the road. We were just in a rental property, So it's like come pretty much same town, right? But
Axel underscore trademark.
hey, Axel, welcome to the stream, man.
Thanks so much, Axel.
Thanks for the follow.
underscore trademark for the follow.
But yeah, not far at all. And we're back to where the the house fire was. New house, old address. There's a plastic wall. That I didn't know. I was sure about that, and I wasn't sure about that. That makes it a guaranteed. Now it was speed fun. Okay, I'm gonna go get the gold medal. I'll probably watch a little bit, a few rounds of this though. Apologies, but I have to go. Hey, no worries, man. Have a good one. Hey, safe, brother. Later, you lot. Take it light, brother. We'll see you soon. Take care of yourself. With hope of typing this whole time, my VPN was making Twitch block the messages or something. Oh, jeez, Kenny. Raiders! Wait, I also maybe don't have... Oh, you know what it is, Kenny? It's probably, No, it's not that. I probably don't have it up. Yep, is this you? Yep, that's you. I don't know why this is white. Hello, Timothy. How's the house? Let me get the YouTube things open. That's my bad. I'm just getting everything rolling a little late. Good game. Oh, Trackmania's here. Auditings. Alt tab, boom. Auto find activate. Wait, it's there though. Now Twitch was blocking. Oh no, it was Twitch. Okay, yeah. Did I get your other one though? Oh yeah, there it is. It is there. Okay. Your other one was there. Sweet. Sorry I missed that one too though. It's I'm a mess today. I'm all over the place. Oh, backrooms and Masters of the Universe. Yep. Don't ignore that. That wasn't torrents. Those are fully legal and nobody's making money off of them. Alright, where we at? Shirkshmer. That's it. I will RIP. Some would say rest in peace. I'm gonna call it relax, inhaling paraphernalia. Does your multi-stream allow 7 TV? Yeah, I believe so. Oh no. Oh, maybe not. Not on screen. No, it happens. I see. I always see the stuff here, so I always assumed it was doing it, but I guess it's not putting it up on the stream. Should I? I mean, I honestly don't like the emotes taking over words. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if it's still showed up on the stream, I think people should be able to read it instead of seeing an emote. If it's an actual just regular word, if it's an emote that's a bunch of words, of course, make it an emote. But if they just type in the word grip and then they see an emote, that's like a mouse, hand-drawn mouse. Like, that's what we got going on right now. That I don't love. So I like having the option to have it up on the screen too, that they can just see what that was. I could check it though. Couldn't wait. Check the overlay. Alright, settings. This is the overlay, right? Beat volume 5? Yeah, this is the one. Dark mode, color, sure. And then how do you do the options for it? I forget. It's been a while since I've done any of this stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm using Social Stream Ninja. That's one that I use for combined chat, and it does like the. That's how I have what I have. If anyone wants to tell them about it, come on up, Azrael. Come on. You can sit on there too. It's fine. But yeah, that's what I use for mixed chat. That's the one that that Nutty recommended. Nutty is a really cool streamer. His streams are all about how to make your streams better. Pretty much, he's just turned himself into that. Come here, you want a little suckles? Little kitty cam for a round or two. Oh shit, boy. Oh. Ezreal. No, they're pretty insane. This one is a wild hunter, and the other one is just like he's like a scavenger, like he wants to eat everything. And they wrestle around their brothers too, so they're both young. Thankfully they have each other to bounce off of, because all the other cats in the house would go nuts. Like they like to play and stuff, but these cats are just, I mean, they're also kittens, so that's part of it. But it's mostly propaganda, but like this one, they do weird stuff. Like this one wants to suckle right now. Like I've got him trained to only suckle on my thumb. So when I say that, he's actually standing up to do it right now too, which is like, he's getting too old. If you're to the point where you can stand up and hold yourself up while you're suckling, you're not an infant anymore, buddy. See how he's like a little, his nose will get pumping like a little rabbit. He's got a little, actually has a suction on my tongue with his little cat lips up top and his tongue on the bottom. I mean, not my tongue, my thumb. And wherever I put it, he'll go for it, because he knows that's the only thing he's going to get a suckle on. So I can put him on my shoulder, and just be like, just suckle my thumb, you're fine. And he's like, okay, as long as I get the thumb, I don't care. I'll figure it out. Yeah, sure, buddy. He's adorable, though. He's pretty wild. And now he doesn't, no one else in the house will let him too, so when it comes time for him to want suckles, he'll come asking me by like, he comes and butters me up. I call it his grooming. He comes and grooms me for the suckles, rubbing his head. He's like, I'm kind, I'm a nice cat, and I will stop, stay still, let me suckling your skin. He'll do it anywhere, like my wrist, but this is the only place that I can comfortably do it where it doesn't hurt. Because he's like giving me a hickey. It's like a tiny kitten hickey. So yeah. It's a little nuts dealing with this cat. Oh, and he's been up every tree in the yard already. He runs up to big dogs. Like he ran up to a German Shepherd. He's like, hi. And he just like rolls over and shows them his belly and stuff. Like he's a perfect judge of energy though. Like if anything's dangerous, he's far from it, you know? Like he's really, really good at that. But like, if you can tell, like instantly if a dog wants or is comfortable or not with them, and like he wants to be friends with everybody and anything, like he doesn't care. It's just like has no fear, except healthy fear of like big grumbling, noisy things, you know. All right, we're in the top 6 here, though. I'm gonna go ahead and say GG's to everybody. Watch this top 5. Jeez, guys, nobody went 6. Top 5 a bust. He's a good boy. And then when it's time for him to stop, just be like, here's your little purple mattress. I'm gonna put it over here. You gonna try it? Maybe you can try to learn to suckle on this. You like it? Not really. He's like, no, that's not good. Oh, I like it when you brush me with it. Come on, you can have a little more. It's true, says Uncanny. Yeah. It's mostly true. The thing is, they're mostly always feral. Like, orange cats are just, like, the most common, I think. But they're also... I don't know if they're inbred or not. I don't think they're inbred at all. I think they're just, like, the most common wild outdoor cats, and they just... I don't know. I can tell you this one, though. He's already does it. Like, he's never been around birds or squirrels, but now that he's here with the trees and stuff, he's already gone out and he's just like crouching down and he's doing this little tail twitch and he's like, ah! He does like, looks like he's chattering his teeth like one of those skeletons. and he's not making any noise, or it's a noise that only squirrels can hear. I don't know. But it's like he's already got the instincts to do like the hunting, to call them down, or whatever the birds are, the squirrels are. And he does all. It's so cool to watch cats like will live through their instincts. But you see some cats really have it, you know? They really have it, like the hunting. They would have been fine living outside in the dumpster in Kentucky or wherever they were found, you know? But because that's just where they're from, generations of that. But then you got cats like our other cat, the fuzzy ones, or the fluffy ones sometimes, or the gray, like gray tuxedo. He's just like a, you know, a little special. He needs all of it. He just is very, very skittish and scared of everything, and you need to comfort him all the time. And sometimes even you just going up to comfort him, he doesn't know until you're, you know. There's just differences. The differences in a lot. But these guys are just like fearless, pretty much. Up a tree, they'll figure it out. And if they don't figure it out, they know they got me to come get them. Because I have done that a couple times too, going up trees after Chunk. And then Chunk's been pretty good at not going up trees. And then yesterday, he pretty much got himself stuck up another tree, but he's bigger now. And I coaxed him into figuring out how to get down on his own. So that was good. All right, Assy, you can chew on that for a bit. We're going to be doing this, guys, though. I'm going to be doing a little bit of walking through. I'm excited. I'll probably do a walkthrough again. Or at least I'll show you what I can with the camera. The camera's probably going to freeze a lot during it. I'll be covering it up with my thumb and stuff, too, just so I don't give everybody, like, nausea brain. But all I can show you up here is, like, you won't see much. You're going to see all blank walls from here. And the floor and stuff, like, you know, it's all gonna be the similar style and color as you see, like the tan, white, and the wood, you know, the wood grain floors. But we'll do a full walkthrough. I'll do like a mobile stream. You wanna go outside? You wanna get some food? Here's some food. Here's your food. You want some food? Look. I kind of like this chair too. I don't know. It's not the best, but I will get a chair, but it won't be. I'm definitely done with the gaming chair ideas. Yeah. Office chair over gaming chair, I think. This one's not bad, and it has like an uncomfortable. It's a weird like thing, but it doesn't let me slouch. If I slouch, then this thing like digs into my back a little bit. So it's like Herman Miller's. Okay, I'll take a look. I mean, right now we can afford things. We got full brand new appliance. Like we're on the shopping spree to fill our lives with like the comfort of living. Like I would like to make it thousands. Okay, that's good to know too. I probably won't do that. I mean, we did spend way more. I was gonna get a purple. The best purple mattress was like $7,000. You spend. I really believe in the firm believer in that. Like you spend a third of your life in your bed, though it should be one of the most comfortable or like important parts of, you know, your planning for quality of life. But after some experimentation and testing and all that, we still got really, really nice ones. Sealy Posturepedic. Like Sealy's been around for like 200 years or something. I mean, Posturepedics also, and then we got we got a really nice bed and 2 beds for the kids, all that are also very, very nice. Same, like this, pretty much the same. They're the same Sealy. They're just not the Posturepedic version. And all 3 of them were the same. We got them all 3 for about the price that we would have spent on the one purple mattress for us. So we did save quite a bit. $1,000 on just the mattress, not getting the one that we were planning to originally. But I was still not planning on spending all that on just a chair. I mean, I was gonna look at like ergonomic chairs and everything. If it is $1,000 or $2,000, if it's actually worth it, if it's actually like I could sit here 8 hours and it's not gonna be an issue, like, you know, that would be worth it. Because even the other chair, like I had at the other house, it was good. It was okay, but I know it was temporary. I should have been paying attention. Peace. Click on YouTube. Twitch. I like the map. We're gonna go hunt this a little bit. Can look used. Lots of offices sell them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what's good. Yeah. Now that I know that a name, I'll definitely do that. I'll look for like you know, like office closeout sales and things like that. And now that now that I know something to look for, I will scope and try to find an older one. I'm totally fine with, you know, reclaimed. I'm not worried about if it's brand new or not. I just want something that will last. It's more about the quality. And I know if it's like built for offices, you know, a business keeping commercial sale thing sounds like a perfect thing. So I will take a look for them. It's the best chair. Okay, fair. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I wanted to hear. I wanted a recommendation about like someone who's actually living in it, working in it, doing it, because I want to buy the last chair ever, you know? I'm trying to buy the last one. I don't want to keep getting one that I'm gonna have to replace 2 years when all the cushions go bad and all the, you know, because they always just get cruddy. Or buy a new cushion. So I was gonna do that, like a memory foam, like the whatever, not memory foam, but like the purple foam, like the one I had the seat cushion at my work that was like this gel foam thing. It's fantastic when I was using it, like a gel foam grade. It wasn't quite purple, but now I have the purple. So it's weird to think it, but of course you don't buy a pillow used. I've never spent more than $8, $10 probably on a pillow in my life, or my parents or other people have bought more expensive ones probably, you know, but my own personal ones that I'd go to buy like Dollar General, you know, like $8, $5, you know, things over $200 for those pillows. But it's also the last pillow I'll ever buy in my entire life. Like, this thing will last through the freaking nuclear holocaust, I believe. It's like, it's not gonna squish. It's never gonna be different than it is, and it's also gonna, you know, it's washable. It's like, it's just, it can't bunch up. There's nothing, I don't know. Have you guys seen it? I can show you that real quick. I think it's great. Good stream? Hey, thanks. Yeah, I need to get smoked too real quick. I'm gonna take a break to do that while I show off this herbal. This is crazy. I'm gonna hop in the room too in a second. But it's literally just this giant grid. These are 2 pads you can put, like, just to add extra height or whatever underneath. But this stuff is amazing, man. Like, if you have an opportunity, just like in a store or something, lay your head on one of them, you'll understand. They do, I think, make a better version of it. This one's just so heavy. It's so heavy. You only need the grid really to be on the top, and then you can do, like, the memory. There's one that has a grid on top, and then the memory foam thickness, like, different layers of it. It's called something else. It's... I'm not advertising for them, but if you're in the market, that one's $50 cheaper and probably better. But this one is never gonna have a smell to it. There's no fabric to collect anything. Like this one, I could probably take out camping and you know, like there's no. This is the only one I'm running. Yeah, nothing else to worry about in the pillow. Pillow life for life. And it came with this cool little guy too, for Panda. All right, let's get into some Trackmania then. Backpack, clubs, mine, Shack of the Day hunt, and we're in there. Join room. I gotta get a gold. But this alone also makes pretty fantastic seat cushion. Plus it raises me up a little bit, so I need to be the seat's not tall enough, so that's one reason I will probably eventually go for another chair. But I'll take some time. I'm not gonna like immediately try to put one in here this week. So that's why I'll take time and wait, hold out, look for like a Herman Miller if possible. How does this go now? That's on the bottom, it's on the top like this. I have to assemble my pillow. since I couldn't get the mattress, I was like, you know what? Not couldn't, but we decided not to. Well, you know, not against the mattress. Let's be realistic. It's like there's that much or something else. But if I didn't find a comparable comfort, I'm pretty sure we would have got it. We would have done it. But it's so cooling. Like, it's got like a, I don't know. I like it. I'm super happy. And the bed we just got to the other day. My God, for the first time, we actually got one of those frames that lifts and everything. I mean, never thought it'd be good to feel like, oh, but at the mattress just cooler. And my partner's, he's got a small frame. So I always think about, like, you know, she's fine. I think about it like she is younger. She's only 5 years younger than me. She's still getting up there, you know what I mean? But and I'm more probably athletic or I'm doing all right for 50. I'm fine, you know what I mean? I still climbing trees and kayaking and whatever, just whatever I want to do, run around, play. But we have to start taking care of our bodies too. And there are times that your back just, you know, isn't quite the same, and you know, it takes a little longer to rest things out. You get on one of those beds once, and it puts up the feet. It does. There's a 0G button or whatever, and it puts your feet up, and your head just like at a certain slant. Basically, it puts you like in hammock position, kind of. And it just quickly, just like you can feel it. Like you can tell the difference. Like, no, it's not a position you would want to sleep in all night long. But just for like sitting up watching TV, or you know, even just laying down talking or whatever we're doing. It's cool to have. It's cool to have the old the old hospital bed options of moving it up and down and all, but on a giant bed. You know what I mean? On a giant, like a California King. And I finally have a California King too, which is something I've only ever had, I think, once, where I slept on one. And if I don't sleep on a California King, I basically have to do a little bit of diagonal. Because I'm 6'4", so by the time if my arms, I often sleep my arms above my head, or you know, stretching this position, so I need a little bit more room. So if there's a wall there, or if there's, you know, I'm either hanging off the top of the bed or the bottom of the bed by like just a little, you know, just my ankles over the edge, not much, but it's also over the edge. It's enough that it's droop in and it puts a little pressure. All those things that I like to have it. Everything's just finally gonna be good, man. Everything's like, and it's been a long time coming. It really has. The house has been 3 weeks away since December. Like it's been as soon as it's been 3 weeks since they got the last money from insurance to go through, and then now everything's done. It's been at this level since 8 months ago. Well, not December. Maybe it was January. It was honestly just like January. But still, that's freaking crazy. 7-8 months ago that we could have been here already. But it's also fine. Like, it worked out for what it is, and but yeah, super excited. Super excited. The new place is coming together. I still have a lot to do though. I'm not gonna be streaming all day or anything. I did want to test things out though, make sure everything's working good. It seems like it is. Whoa. Whoa. And if my partner was here, there's so many things that would have been different. Or not like was here, but if she had to be home to handle the guys instead of me, I'm pretty sure they would have, not like, I don't know. It's not like they would have walked over her, but she would have it would not get done as quickly or as well in a couple of occasions where I've noticed that people weren't, you know, quite doing it all, unless I was there to pay attention and notice whether or not they did it, you know? Like the guys that just repaved the driveway today, and I noticed like this like spot that looked like it could be wavy and might puddle up, and it's still beautiful. I mean, all of it's nice, dude. All of it's so nice. They even did the landscaping, like they put in bushes and trees and stuff, little ones. So, really cool, fresh start. But they wanted to install the internet modem. He would have told her, well, this is where the outlet is. It's right here, either in this room or down here. So which one do you want it? And she would have just taken it, you know? But we wanted it in the office. Like, this is where we want it. We don't want a modem blinking and flashing and a repeater and wires and stuff on the bedroom floor. Why? And we have to hide it or figure out what to do with that. Or in the living room next to the cat food, and just right as you walk in the door, you gotta put, like, no. Like, if you can't put it in the basement down here and put the repeaters in the house, then I want it in the office where I can get to it quickly. I reset it if I need to, all the things. And so I made them do the install. It's like, I can put it, you know, I can plug it in myself. I paid $100 for an install. He's like, well, I just want to be sure there's going to be a wire. He tried talking me out of it for like 5 minutes. I was like, no, I am sure, I know, and if you can't do it, let me know. I'll have somebody else come that can. You know, it's not hard. I can even do it, but I'm paying to tell you to do it. I didn't pay you to come here and tell me what my other easy options are. I could have done the easy ones. But anyway, that's all done. Things are done. Like that, they couldn't get the washer and dryer in without the towel rack, first of all, coming out. But I got that. Well, that was a very easy one, but putting it back on wasn't as easy. Allen wrench and stuff, figured that all out. But then they couldn't get it in. Even after that, they had to take a little bit of stripping off the door. I had to make that decision to do. And then also to move the toilet. Yesterday, I learned I know how to move a toilet. Or Google's a wonderful tool, but what did I just... Oh, I hit an action key. But yeah, most toilets, take off 2 bolts, pick it up, move it. I mean, I turned the water off first, and I didn't have to detach the water, which was good, because I had enough space. I just had to be able to pick it up and turn it so they could get past it. But that would have been them coming, the dishwasher waiting outside, them coming back in 3 more days to put it back in where it goes. You know, it's all these little frustrations. You wouldn't have been able to wash clothes for the entire time because it's not hooked up, the dryer vent. Lots of little things, little fires I put out before they start that nobody ever gets to know about, really. But it's cool. Like, that's why the only reason I'm going to tell you guys about it is because I'm not going to brag to anybody else about it. It's like, this is my journal. This is talk off all my stuff into the world. But it's been great, man. Like, I got the whole wood pile set up. Before the beds came, the last 2 days I've been sleeping in a hammock, right? I got a nice little cool hammock, but instead of we planned this out a little ahead of time, I had a hammock stand show up at the other house. So we couldn't get the beds for a few days, and we knew that our moving date was 2 days prior. So we bought the hammock stand. Now it's outside, but you know, in the meantime, it's had a nice little, perfect little, like, you know, I don't know if you guys know about like Inu hammocks, like the poly, whatever the material is called, but like parachute material, right? But I love those, man. I could sleep in one of those all the time, like, and now that I have that hammock stand, I could obviously, and I probably will keep it I'll keep it inside sometimes, either in garage or. But it's nice. I don't have to set it up on trees. I'll have to find trees. But also I can take it with me. It's portable. So you can set it up at the beach or campsites or anywhere, you know. But in the meantime, I had a bed. I was hammocked up. My partner slept either on the couch or the massage table. We already had that too. Like we have things kind of nicely prepped up for, you know. It's nice to be expected for nature lovers, nature-loving, introvert, animal-loving, hippie kids. I don't know what we are. That's pretty much what we are, I guess. Yeah. We're just a couple of big kids Figuring out how to make it work. Oh, that's the plastic wall. And that's a fast bounce if you hit it. What? No way. Okay, let's just do it over. Also, I'll hunt this though. I'm gonna hunt this down, and I'm gonna hunt down the gold on the bobsled map from yesterday. I'm like 500ths away or something, but it's gonna take probably another 45 minutes because I think I played for like 40 minutes last night and didn't get a PB. So now I get to retrain back up to that, and then also get it. So I will, I'll play it for an hour or two, a couple of hours. If we have anything new we want to check out, let me know. My face is a little off here. I guess I can. Zoof. Yeah, that's what you want. Oh, that's fast. 52 and 782, but why'd I have to release for a week and a half to get around the corner? And then an acceleration penalty on the drop down? Come on. This is the plastic wall? Yes, that is so invisible. Dude, what a block though. I gotta see what that block is. Dude, that makes anything speed fun. Is that just a lowered plastic wall? Like the lowered cornered regular blocks and just like dip down into the ground? Nah. No. 9. Niet. No. Nor. Avatam, it's just a custom block set. Okay, it's a default road blocks, but has a plastic wall. Really? Okay. Yeah, I think I need that. I need some of that. I just like it as I like the speed fun in general. Anytime you can just smack against the wall like that, well, I won't take any time. The first cup of the day I ever won was a speed fun map called Oddly Satisfying, and that was one of the tricks. I didn't find the trick until late. But it was actually marked with plastic was like blue and light blue and like pink, right? So not light pink, but pink. Light blue and pink, so the pastel blue and red, you know what I mean? It's up here, right? No? Where is it? Lost it. I just lost where I was already. That's a light bar. Here it is. That's crazy. Yeah, that's... But it still has a light bar. He just built in a plastic... Come on up, Ezra. Come on. You're fine. I'm not inviting you for suckles, though. I'm just saying you can come on up if you want. You're a good boy. Midge of the banana tree. Yeah, this is an awesome block. And it sucks that it is a custom block set. I thought it was just this, like this grass block, but plastic. And then just, the same shape. And I guess that's one way to do it. And then you just like ghost block it down in. You would ghost block it down into there. Azrael. What? What? You need suckles right now? You just were suckling. I guess I never let you finish today. I'm gonna go outside, don't you? Try to solve this. 10 minutes outside. You go run around. How about you open the window? Wait, let's see.
He's just a good boy. Like, yeah, that's outside. I was out there yesterday. Can I hold your thumb, please?
Yeah, this is cool. You don't need, you could escape. It's like, yeah, that's just one second. You take care of that. I'm gonna watch Pyro for a minute here and get some lines. I should do this every day, like watch Pyro for at least 2-3 minutes before he leaves the lobby, you know? Oh, that's a different car skin. That's pretty dope. That's really badass, actually. It's really, really cool. Oh, I'm sorry. I was spending most of the time trying to just figure out the whole car skin thing and how you did it. It looks like a better modernized version of the Maryland flag. But also to fit the contours and shape of the car with the like the split and the split. That's really cool. Well done. It looks like just with regular normal shapes too. Like it's all vanilla. Like you didn't add any of your own like weird. You didn't have to go to like surface paint or anything. Yeah, I think that's like vanilla, just custom regular garage type stuff. Glad you like it. Just a standard team editor. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I like it so much, because I can tell you can do all this in just the standard editor, but that's really creative. Most people wouldn't get that far or get to that. Yeah, I like that. I would say that's probably the one for you for now on. Until somebody's making you a special customized one with light up wheels or whatever the crap, you know, they do. I'll see if I can get any made ever. I'll try to get my own first of all, but I'll see if I can get you one too. Let me get Robin to make a couple one day soon. I'm definitely going to try to get Robin to make me one at some point. Oh! It's not just a bounce, it's a wall ride. A wall hug, plastic wall hug. Oh, that changes a lot. And if that's the only one, that's just diabolical too. Because they definitely hit it. They were trying to not reveal that. All the other, everything's green on the map. All the other road borders still have the lights and the green light at the top. So it's kind of not there. You don't really see it. Unless you just happen to notice. He's been a little nervous, so I'm gonna give Azrael a few more minutes of suckles today. Yeah, the big loud steamrollers outside and people bringing in refrigerator. Oh, I gotta tell them about the refrigerator. It's not hooked up too. I paid for the install and everything, and they it's not right. The water's not running. Okay, bud, that's good. Wanna go outside? No, she's outside. Yeah. Yo. Home Depot. Mm-hmm. Where's my orders? Who do I tell that they didn't do this, or I'll just say live chat. It was just on that thing, damn it. Oh, I'll have to do this later.
That's hot. It's not. No wonder you're.
Ja? Ja?
Come on.
Let's get this episode going, because yeah, I need to find some things done. Stuff there too. No. Yeah. This thing's cranked too. It doesn't have to be that high. Ah, I thought after you find it, throw it on the ground and then play with it inevitably. I knew you'd find that. I got it so quickly. Please don't knock it off the desk then. That would be terrible. Sent it. I'm just kidding, you can play with it. Alright, where are you at? Let's see. Yeah, I knew you were gonna. Oh, you're a cat. Cannot help. 45.8. Holy shnikes, this guy's already got ET by a full second and it's still hunting. Oh, of course, you don't know. This dude definitely was trying to get away with not installing my internet in the office though. I couldn't get past the point where I was like, yeah, this is the room. You asked me, I told you. It's like, okay, well I found these two wires, where do they go? Like, okay, one goes in the air and one goes into there. He's like, okay, we just want to do it there? I'm like, no. Like, okay, well, this is a new house, and we're gonna have to drill through the house. You know that? I was like, yes, I understand how this works. It's a wire. I understand it's not just gonna push its way through the wall. I don't want it in the window. It's gonna have to. Yeah, that's the way you do it. I personally can do it my damn self, if you. But I paid the $100, even though I thought it was gonna pre-install, and I could just cancel the other like internet and say I would like to install internet at a new place, and they'll say, cool, you'll get a free install. But I didn't do all that, you know. I was like, all right, we'll pay the $100 since we used it once this year. It could have just been her names to mine, and there's many ways we could have just got the free install. But I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna. We're just spending out of the bucket of money right now. We're just gonna get it all done right. He can probably set it up. I don't know what I'm doing, like for sure. That way, I know I'll have it, and I can get it done the right way. Just like I would have done it, you know, taking that one wire in the basement window, or like found a way to drill up the house. I could have easily, now that I'm looking at what he did, and now that I'm looking at what anyone has done so far, I could have done any of it. And once I moved the toilet yesterday, that really convinced me I could have done any of it. It's not look at where we're at. New spot. Even Panda's happy. He got a brand new purple mattress with a pillow on it. He's gonna lay down. I'm just gonna hold him up and show him for a while because he doesn't have a shelf or anything yet. I might put a couch back there. I don't know. Look at, or it could just be like bookshelf type time, just for like decoratives. I don't really love the bookshelf thing, but you know, I could find stuff to knickknacks to fill it with. Mank Ave. 100%. Let's get it going now. We gotta get this party started. Cheers, salud. This one's for the stream, for everybody that's been here through it without me all this time, or with me all this time. Close your eyes if you're sensitive. We're home, boys. Well, it's not, we're not fully settled in yet, so it's still a lot of work and less, you know, a lot of like, but it feels fantastic. It does. The kittens had no idea this was happening, and so we got here. They are loving the place. You know, we took them on their last like walk-arounds and stuff at the other place, and they didn't know it was their last day there. You know, it's hard to tell them that. Maybe we had it in their mind. I mean, there was furniture moving. There was a bunch of things changing for the days prior. Oh, that's not the spot. Okay, that's not the wall-ride spot. But yeah, it feels great, and it's only going to get better as far as I can tell. For me, I hopefully it's not, you know, there are some issues. My partner had to go through, like, somehow her phone was lost or stolen and ended up in some truck driver's hands. That while son was like calling over and over to try to get a hold of her, just didn't know where. Didn't know, like, he was just trying to get a hold of her just because he wanted to, like, I don't know what it was. He had to tell her something or something about the house. He was here. And because he called her phone a bunch of times, they picked up, and then he'd already gotten it by the time we were trying to find out where it was. But I'd already turned on my Find My device, so I find my app. to find my all the shit I do. I went like I was missing my phone too. I was like, what is going on? People are like moving stuff out of her house where both phones are missing. I'm delirious. I hadn't slept the whole night before. You know, we'd already looked for her purse and I knew that I was like, no, let me help her find that before she goes asking people again. So like, 'cause she was already looking for her, like, it's like her purse, but it's also like it's like, it looks like a little backpack. It was people that were moving things to pack it. So we're like, you didn't happen to pack and put away and take it and put in the truck, you know, this thing. But then we're like, okay, the purse is gone. Now we look like some paranoid, like, you know, whatever folk, like, what do you got? What are you evil workers doing with all our stuff? But this time, actually, something did happen. I don't know if it was a worker, who or how or what. I think it was I think really what happened is the phone was just set on top of her car, while she was talking to her son who was going to work that morning at the time. And then he drove off to go to work, not far from... Or no, this is afterward. I don't remember how that happened. But either way, he drives off. I think the thing just falls off. It's the guy, the truck driver said he saw in the middle of the road, or the side of the road opened up, flapping like all their cars. But she was like, don't worry, all your cars are still there and everything. He even mentioned that. It was odd, I thought. Because why would you say that part? You know, I think that's more of a thing if you're looking for a reward, because there's no cash in it, so they couldn't get anything out of it. Anyway, though, that's what we're thinking at the time. Come to find out later that night, there's been attempts with $2,000 cash apps and this and that, like on multiple different cards, I think, of hers, or at least one card, maybe not multiple. But still, they tried to use the cards and tried to do what they could. It was blocked, of course. I think maybe some of the stuff did get away, but the fact is, like, we had to cancel all cards in the middle of, like, while we're buying and ordering everything and doing all this stuff. So... it's just another stress, and now she's got to be like, oh my god, they have my license too. Are they going to try to steal my identity? And her mind goes everywhere with it, so she goes to the point of, are they going to come back? Were they casing? Do they know we're moving? They're going to come back and try to rob our house now because they know where I live? I was like, baby. No, I mean, that's understandable, you know, that's where it goes, but those are two different criminal sets. Like, the same criminals that are opportunistic, like, found a card on the ground and maybe sold your credit card information to some dude that they know in the inner city that now is sold it to 12 different people or something. Who knows, you know? I don't think that's what happened. I think all it was is she saw that there was a charge from Texas, and that's why she thought it was sold to like the masses or something. I think they did try to use it online a couple times. I think she got lucky before they were able to realize they could have just filled up with diesel fuel or something in the truck, or done something at a, like, just whatever debit they could get away with. Outside car usage, like those automatic anything. That's about all they can do without showing their faces on camera and getting... So there were opportunities. So they tried a couple things, but nothing worked, and then they gave the stuff back. And whatever. But now, she does have to do frauds and fraud alerts and stuff, or like, you know, like I don't know, she's doing all this stuff for them to report some charges and things, and I think they got it, her bank account, her bank card and the credit card, so... To be safe, all things have been canceled and redone, but we just assigned things like, you know, the crash pickup, the one card, just all the little things, right? Beyond all that, though, beyond all the little details of the minor things that will eventually work themselves out, and I have no worries about them whatsoever, except keeping my partner safe from the fact that they will be all good eventually. It feels pretty great. A long-ass answer, dude. 5-minute answer. I haven't slept a lot either, so I'm on full Babble-a-thon mode. Is there a setting that's disabled? If you gotta add me, Katana, if you're chatting in game chat, I have not. I often will not see this. I don't know. You know what? Oh yeah, there is. There is. That one there is. That one there is. Let me find you that one. I don't know why mine keeps going to Cam 2 though. Mine keeps defaulting as soon as I open a map into Cam 2. And last time I just had to reopen and close and reopen Trackmania, and it was fine. It has not fixed itself in a while now. I haven't closed it. Maybe I haven't closed it. I think I did. Anyway, though, I'll show you the setting. I think it's there. I think it's. Default opponent's visibility, miscellaneous, hidden. Top of miscellaneous and HUD. Also, that's where you get your errors. Display checkpoint counter, yes or no. I'm gonna turn mine off because my checkpoint counter is at the bottom as well. But like I have 2 of them. And special block alerts. Oh no, I'll keep that on because that's often I like not having the word show up, but then sometimes I'll never know. I'll never know when it's no breaks and stuff for a while. There's certain times I don't know now, even when it does pop up. Roadside spectators, I used to take that off too. That's it though. Performance information, this is the one I wanted. Detailed. No. Full? Definitely full. That one gives me... Still FPS is covered though, isn't it? Yeah, frame rate's still covered. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What else is there? None. No, we might as well just keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, that's it then. All right. Where's that? Oh, current track records visibility. I'm sure you've changed that one to always. That's how you get your records back on. Your checkpoint counter plugin doesn't work. Why? Well, that's silly. You mean the one that's right above your timer? That's the only way. I keep mine there because yeah. Checkpoint. I don't know. Checkpoint counter. Is that the one you use? Best checkpoints. I still have best checkpoints. I didn't know that. Oh no, I don't have it anymore. You know what? I'm gonna get that back. I think I can just turn it off. I can always turn it off. I didn't realize that, but I like to have that. That one was pretty cool. Now that I know a little bit more things, like smooth steering and stuff, that might help. All those like deltas and whatever the crap that was. I mean, I don't really understand the thing any better, but I'm a little bit better at the game mechanics, so. Man, I really should be filling the fridge and doing some stuff away soon though, so let's get these goals out of the way. I'll probably pull this, I'll run, you know what, I'll run today for another like hour and a half. I'll give myself a proper time, and then I'm gonna go do some moving things around, empty a couple more boxes and such, you know. There's no hurry. Like it could take a month to do it, and it's fine. We're home now, you know what I mean? For the love, we don't have to like hurry up and get out of anyone's way, or like set up so that everyone can feel like they're kind of comfortable for the, you know, like quickly enough that like it's gonna be some slow set up and getting our dressers. Everything's like we'll be building, getting new stuff for a while. It's kind of cool for that. Our new pastime, our new date time is gonna be just shopping together. Which is weird, because neither one of us are big shoppers, but it's kind of nice when it's like, where we're choosing stuff for life we spent together with. And BB. But yeah, all of our apps are smart and they're all the same brand, so they can all be on the same app. So, you know, if we ever do go like full smart home, I think that helps if everything's easily integratable. Like I'm pretty sure I can just control it from one proprietary Samsung thing that way. And I know Samsung's a quality enough overall brand that, you know, I can trust them if I get it. A washer, dryer, dishwasher, refrigerator, microwave, and oven. Ooh. And televisions, and maybe even lights. All on the same, and then you can set up like, you know, you can set up routines and stuff. The washer's done, the light turns red in the bathroom by the laundry room, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. And it's it also plays an alarm, but if the light turns red, so you happen to walk past and you're like, oh, don't leave the washer without putting it in the dryer, it's gonna get musty type time. You know, all those things are gonna be neat. Like, there's very little you can do. Looking at I was looking at some of the videos of the Samsung Smart Things apps, and I was like, did I make a bad decision? I was like, after watching these videos, I'm actually less, I feel like I'm less confident about my, I don't think that's what the videos are supposed to do. They're supposed to make you want to buy the things, right? Like, if I would have watched that beforehand, I would have been like, okay, what else is there? I watched it all after. I was like, okay, what can I do now that I have everything everything Samsung and smart? You know, what can I do? Is there anything fancy I could do? Like, I shouldn't have to do anything, right? Like, I could just tell my fridge to cook me a steak or something, because you know, I could pop it in the oven. I could do that on my phone from work. There gotta be some way that you can make it work. That, you know, they work together into something. You know, afterwards wash the oven mitt in the dishwasher for me. I guess maybe you gotta get the smart bot to integrate along with it all. Eventually, though, one day. No, I really don't think there's much at all you can do. You can see like information about your devices and timers and things, which is cool. Like, your phone can have alerts when the food's ready, things like that, or when the dishwasher's done, or when the things like that. I mean, do you want all that? Probably not. Will I enjoy the fact that it's there? Yes, I will, for like a week. Will I probably continue to keep? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I'm probably sure I will. I never needed to do all that if I was doing laundry to know when and what. But they also do other things, right? There's different settings. You can be like sportswear, like, you know, kids football uniforms, and it does a certain wash cycle and its own recommended settings for that. Cool. You know what I mean? You make me better and more efficient, use less water, and, you know, the right amount of soap and stuff like that. Perfect. That's I'm down. Besides that, it's just the cool things like having the beverage center, having like the French door fridge, and the like. All the little perks made it. I didn't get the like one with the see-through and all that stuff. No big smart screen on the outside. I didn't need a big screen. I don't want a big screen on anything. Like, I don't need a giant freaking phone screen on any of my appliances. But I figured if we're able to, it's considered a major brand now. It's in it's like an Home Depot. It's comparable prices to, like, I don't know though. We looked at LG, we looked at Samsung. I didn't even look at like full-on comparisons to what they are worth compared to like Whirlpool or something. What's another brand? GE? Like the big old brands before anything was smart? Samsung never got into the appliance world until things were smart, right? I don't think they did. Maybe they did. Or just not so much in the US? I don't know. The only Samsung thing I have is my SSD. Funny is I've got SSDs I don't have any phones, but I do like Android. That's not why we did it though. Like I Google Pixel for that. I don't do Galaxy because they have proprietary garbage in their phones too. I don't love them for that, so it made me think maybe the TV's going to be garbage. But then I got we had the Samsung Smart TV, and I liked it. I liked how you could get the app. The app was very cool on the telephone. We could all have a or I mean not the app, the remote. The remote. It is an app, but it's just a remote control. It works on the telephone, so that I can control the TV from anywhere in the house because it's just on the internet. That's fun. All of our things are going to be that though. We'll be able to control whatever it is from anywhere in the house because it's the internet. Off of our phone, whether or not I don't know what we're doing to control a dishwasher or a washer and dryer, but fact is notifications are there. It's all going to be in the same app as the TV remote, and the TV will have one in it too, right? So like you can just, while you're watching TV in the room, you can have a little notification pops up, says your dinner's ready, whatever it is that you're having, that you're waiting for. It's a minor convenience, but it's a why not? If we're gonna set something up, might as well have it all integrated and working together. Because I mean, it just feels like to me, then you get one of those smart home hubs or something. Eventually, I'll be coming in, and it's gonna be what's Tony Stark's computer's name? You know what I mean? Like, roll the shades in a bath for me, Arthur. Yeah, it's cool to be able to shop for everything at once and just be like, if it makes you feel like we got to buy everything brand new, but it's not like a privilege though, unfortunately, because of how reason it happened, but we're still taking it as a blessing. It's gonna be very nice. It's gonna be so nice. But speaking of all, I do gotta get on Home Depot because they left without testing with me the water. And everything works, except no water's coming out of the beverage center. Well, I didn't check to see if the ice is icing. I don't know. Services. Installation services. No. Let's just call. Oh, right now. I was going to check around tour on switch services, British planes now. Oh my, purchase history, boom. Purchase history, yeah. We'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, it's a lot, dude. And I get the need to just fresh restart sometimes. Because if you don't know what you change, it's just better. Or if you don't know what plugin's doing it or whatever, just to get it all. I had to do that though. I'm in, man. Switch. Button. That's good. Yeah. 937692. Alright, there's my fingerprint. Have it. Quickly, come on. Deliver something else. That one. Deliver August 6th. Yeah, like just the refrigerators, almost $3,000. Everything's thousands of dollars. Like it's gonna just be the money's just gonna all be gone somewhere. It seems crazy too, right? Like, why do you pay $3,000 for a refrigerator? Can't you get one for like $400, $600? Oh, first of all, I don't know, but also we wanted the beverage center. It's nice. It's very nice one. It's got like this extra, like it's got a lot of everything. And everything's matchy perfect. My partner wanted that. Since she wants to be, she wanted to be able to do that. And it's the same theme. It's clean, it's aesthetically clean, but just minimalist. We both really like it. Yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice. Again, we'll be doing walkthroughs and stuff tomorrow. AT? What? AT already? Holy. That was a very fast improvement. This is partly why I got rid of this, I think. Just the amount of space it takes up. It does take up quite a bit of space. That's good. Oh, you played? That's still not an excuse for me not to have gold yet. I guess I should just, yeah, you're right. I still haven't focused up. I still haven't really been in on this map, like gone in on the map. And in order to help that process a little bit, we're gonna do this. Turtle TM in the United States. North America record right now. Let's go, Turtle. That's funny. Sano, 4th place. Let's go. Sano, 4th world is not usual, is it? I guess anybody top 5 is not like a usual thing, but I guess I've seen Sano on top 5 before. Oh my gosh, why? You uninstalled your entire like Steam library or something? Oh, you factory reset your PC. Oh, okay. Now that makes sense. Is everything good now? You did a full factory. I thought you just had to do a Trackmania full install. Yeah. Yeah, and why do you want, you're not going to like clean off a little bit of that. If you're doing Windows 11, you might as well. And that way you can just start fresh. Do you have a secondary drive to put all your games on? Yeah, you must, because you said it's 250. But you probably had a whole bunch of games and stuff that were just like early on sloppily, like I do too. And just throw them into the C drive. You have 2 terabytes total? Yeah, it should be good. Oh, it's a hard drive now? That's good though for storing, right? In games and stuff, I think? I don't know. As long as it's not running your operating system, I think that's good for everything. Yeah, that's fine, right? That's what everybody always used to, that's right. Yeah, that's what's up. I have a 2 tera drive, spinning drive too. Yeah, it takes a little longer to load, right? But while playing them, it's all the same, because then it's just off your graphics card. Yeah. So it's just like the difference it would have been for the old like startup for Windows and then now the startup for Windows. It's the difference in starting up a game. That's fine. I can hear anything. I had somebody before that was in my coding group. My coding the company where we're all volunteering for, Story Squad. They sent me like, they sent me two 512 gig. I think it's 2 512s. Yeah, I think they sent me 1 terabyte and 2 512 gigabyte. So they sent me basically 2 terabytes of SSD. I'd have to check it. I have a lot. I have a good amount of space. I have like if I count the external drive I have too, I have like 8 terabytes of space. Thank you. Wall right after the roof hit. Wall right after the roof hit. Wall right after the roof hit. And appreciate the caps. I appreciate the caps there. Because my god. Been doing this for an hour already. Still haven't gotten the wall right. Once. Not even a single time. Wall hug. As I like to distinguish it. No, but bloatware is so nice. But no bloatware, you mean? Oh, yeah. Just having it. Fresh install. So are you doing it the right? I don't know if you did it the way I do it, but I just install off of the free whatever version and then use KMS Pico for the authorization. EU, makes it so I can delete bloatware and AI with ease. That's cool. Okay. Okay. I mean, no, it's not though. Not if you use, not in all the versions, I think. Like if you do Windows Professional Edition, I don't think you get the same. You have options, I think, the same as but the home, Windows Home it's probably full integrated. Not sure though. I might be wrong about that. I have not been into the operating system game recently. Bloatware like what? I mean, you have like Edge. If I delete, I basically I use Edge to long enough to get Chrome. That's all I use it for. Like, and like OneDrive, you know, Microsoft OneDrive, Microsoft Edge, Copilot, AI. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, Microsoft Edge, you can't really quite, like, it's still there. Maybe you don't, it doesn't let you get rid of it. Oh, there it is. So it's at right there. It's about 35 seconds. And it's way late. Okay, it's like halfway through. Yeah, no, there's definitely bloatware, I suppose, but I've never seen Windows without it, so it's more like Linux. Like, there's no way you could strip down to nothing, though. Like, you're just missing some applications. But I also don't, I've never tried to get rid of Copilot yet, so... But I don't see any Copilot. There's no Copilot that shows, or, you know, I don't have any interaction with Copilot ever. I'm pretty sure you can just disable, turn it off. Just like you can with OneDrive and stuff. OneDrive's still there, though, like... Let's be real. I still didn't get that. Good lord. Zoom. Come on, clear it. It took forever to get around there. Yeah, probably. And I'm also used to like thinking of bloatware differently, like thinking of it as an extra version of everything. Like, you know, Samsung has so much bloatware because they give you their own. It's like it's got their own maps and their own like pictures and their own texting and their own whatever. That's hard to get rid of that stuff in the phones. So that's why I went with Google Pixel. because it didn't have any of that. And plus, you get all the updates early, and it stays updating forever for like 6 years or something crazy, or just forever. Like you always get the new Android version, not only forever, but always also first with Pixels. Like I have a Pixel 6 Pro, and it's still just as great. It's like just as new as the Pixel 10 or 11 would be now. And I've also had it for as long as anyone should expect a phone to last. I've had it for the whole 5 years now, and it's still great, still solid. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing I can come up with. Anything like I haven't run out of space. It doesn't like, you know. No. I'll watch it record. I got a little bit more speed on that one, but it was still a late wall ride. I want to get in there as soon as I can, I'm sure. Or wait, wall hug, but still that's another 0.5 off. 1.1 to go, not bad. Oh, you're not playing. If you were in the lobby and you wanted me to watch it so you could see it, I would, but yeah, I'm good for a second. Oh, love it. Good. This is another 0.6 to 8. If I could just get this start off. Nope. Yeah. I saw Powers goes to it. You need an early entry. Good. Ah, it's wide. I gotta remember that's wide. As soon as I get the booster. Give it a second. Nice. I thought that was it. I was going for that wall so hard. There it is, right here. Oh, it's earlier than that. And then you get off right at the checkpoint? Okay. It's just every time there. That's the start. I slipped and released, but I'm still way happier with that start. As an idea. It's still faster. No, it's not, is it? Without a touch, though. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, I get it now. I kind of get the lineup for it, at least. Oh. I think it's still, I guess. Touch the inside. Too much speed loss there. Even consider considering that. Man, oh, 41 and 4. 0.4 and 41. That'll almost give it a 1-1. I need 1-1, right? So, Katana, how did your month go? Oh wait, that was Martian. Martian gave up on that, I think, too. Yeah. But how did your month go? Was anybody else paying attention to how they did last month in medals or whatever for Trekka? Back in the day? Trekka? Got some silvers? Yeah. Oh, okay, nice. Mostly golds, some ATs, and some silvers. That's a nice balance. Yeah, more gold than not is like usually a good goal for me. That's good stuff. I see it all now. I think I see it all now. I just gotta focus up and get it done. Come on, just give me that once without the touch. I'm gone. Gone. I'm gone right now. Just like whoop, whoop, whoop. Just like whoop, 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 whoop. Just like whoop, whoop, and whoop. And then it's just like whoop, whoop, whoop. Without the touch, dude, this is gold. 100%. Just without the touch. I just need one without the touch. The only reason I haven't completed it yet is because I know it's right there. And like, I just gotta do it and not touch. Zoom. There's a start. Rush. Rush. Bang. Boom. Smack. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. You take this. Surely. Nice, that'll work. Full second, why not? Don't even care. Oh man, I messed up. I was just gonna watch my PB pass me there. That's unfortunate. I was a full second though without the touch, so yes, we're good. Gone. No acceleration penalty, it's over, brother. He's got more speed though, a lot more. No, I do now. But I might not make it. I might not, actually, might not have it on this one. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. GG. Gold medal. Let's go. Just barely 13,000s. You get a better time. GG, thanks, sir. Thank you, thank you. Couldn't be bothered to hunt like ice map. Yeah, no, I hear you, man. There was a couple of tough ones last month. I could share my month real quick. By the way, I did do yesterday. I didn't do yesterday's. I'm gonna go back and do that. Did you get yesterday's? Can you be bothered for the bobsleigh? Because there's a little bit left on yesterday's map. I need. Solo track of the day. Yeah, yesterday's, and then Bears Valley. I still need 0.3. But 0.3 there, and then point like less than 6. Out like 600th. I can't believe I left it there. But I did another like. You got gold. Yeah, that's what I was trying for. I might do an all gold month this month just to see if I can, you know, like run it again, give myself another challenge now that we're settled in. And it's been a full year since the fire, so I could try to look back to last August and see what I did, you know. But this is my month. I think it's more gold than silver. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 13. Yeah, so there's more gold than silver. On average, we're better silver. There's a couple of them I could hunt up. Like that one's 0.6. That one I didn't care to continue to hunt. The Archroy map, yeah, maybe not, but 1.5 it would take a bunch. But 0.6 on one of them, you know, 0.8 there. There's plenty of them that I could probably still get. 0.7 there. I just didn't want to go push it much further. 0.9, there's a bunch of them, huh? Really close. That one's closer to where I should have left it if I was gonna leave it, I feel like. Anyway, though, good, normal stuff. I want to hunt this one. I should just hit it here. Oh, I gotta take the fire off of the. That's a bad. I guess we just do music now. Double music notes. Just have notepad up, yeah. I don't have a fireplace anymore, so let's see. I can take the fire off of the. Maybe put a race car there, honestly. I gotta figure out. I gotta get some emotes. Like how am I gonna get a race car emote? I'll get it eventually. But yeah, we're gonna change it to that just because the new house smell should be nothing to do with fire. Not even in not even in the Twitch title. That was the old title. Put a Triforce there. Or a race car. We'll put a race car and some music. That's all you need. Give you an idea before, even if you can't read what you might see and expect. It's a fine map, though. I just feel like I should have gotten it. When I got as close as I did, I was like, what, dude? I don't know though. I might start streaming a little earlier every day. Like get on before a couple hours, do stuff, play for cup. Doesn't mean I won't stream as long necessarily, but maybe some days. Or I'll do other, you know, like when people stop, like after cup and stuff, when people start to. If there's nothing going on, maybe I'll do other variety of gaming stuff. We could do. Then we can have a little bit more time to do instead of just me hunting the whole time. Also, we could do it right now. We're going to play a little GeoGuessr or something. There's one called Free Guesser too. I mean, I hate to have people keep signing up for free ones, but the Free Guesser one seems to be a little bit better than Open Guesser. After you get to a certain like ELO and Free Guesser, then you can turn off the road names too, like the street names if you want. So it's more like full GeoGuessr version game, but full free. You know, there's duels and everything. It's like it's probably very much the same as without the graphics. And the only thing I guess that they could eventually patent in Open and GeoGuessr was any of their own designs, and they had to design something because it's just all using Google Maps. So they had to design something. So I guess they made like the little characters and the whatever it is, flags and stuff, the menu items. It's creating the game mode names. Anything else? Yeah, anybody that wants to do it. Pretty much code their own. So I surely can't see paying like a monthly $20 or something just so. Look at it's fun, it's neat. I get why it's addicting and stuff, and like people are into it. It's pretty fun. Like once I played it, it's pretty fun. And it's informative. Like it's one of those games that's also doubled as like education, you know, in a way. But then it just becomes the meta of what the game. You learn more about, you know, which car they use in certain countries and which countries are in that map than you do about like, now I know the whole world. I know, like, if I could travel the world, I would be able to tell you where I was. No, there's probably still a lot of stuff we would not be sure if they gave us pictures of some places that don't have coverage. But it does give me more of an idea, you know. I see a picture, I could more likely identify, or a scene in a movie or whatever it is, and more quickly identify what part of the world it's in. I've always known the differences in the US, like how things look different. It's not all that much different. There are some differences, whether it's the city or the country, obviously. Whether it's the suburbs or the... You know, the hills and valleys and all. All changes everything up a little bit. But generally have this expected the same kind of governmental standards on the road and the signs and the infrastructure. Mostly looks the same, so picking up the differences in those and that in different countries is kind of fun. Since I'll never travel as much as I'd like to, I'd love to travel a lot. Like, I want to go to Australia, I want to go to Japan, I want to be everywhere. I want to see Egypt. I definitely want to do a whole European tour. Like, there's a lot of traveling that I would love to do. But, I don't see how I don't really see that that's in the cards for me. I definitely wouldn't want to be away from my partner for long enough to do any of those things without her. And the flight even to Japan would be too much, so Australia would also be too much, I think. We are going to take some kind of vacation. After this is all said and done and fixed up and done over with, I think maybe when it starts getting cold again, since we had to miss another summer, kind of almost. Maybe. Yeah, we're probably going to go somewhere, spend like a nice few days just chilling. And then a nice few years just chilling in this brand new feeling house. So nice for those reasons. I've got so much to do though. I'm going to build stuff out back. I'm ready to chop some tree branches down. Like there's so much. I'm like, the projects are all brewed up and ready for so long. I've been coming back and forth here a bit. But as for today, we're still just unboxing things. I guess I could start on a couple things though. I want to go ahead and paint. Yes, you know what? I'll do that. I think I'm going to paint this big structure that we have. I guess it's like a gazebo style thing. I don't know what you call it. What's the easy of if it's permanent? Yeah, what do you call that thing when it's just a roof? It's just a roof on 4 poles, you know what I mean? What is that? But it's made of metal. At least the supports all are, like... We got one of those for the back porch area, and then I want to do some, like, hardscaping stuff. Like, really setting the rocks in flat and doing it all well there. And then also doing, because we have a lot of these, like, large slate rocks for our back porch. Kind of, like... I forget what they call them, like patio stones or something like that. I don't know, but they're kind of, like, puzzled together. So I want to make that nice, and also taking the step from out of the back porch, so it's not just like a direct step and a large step down, just like kind of sink it in, like dig it in, put it in the ground a little bit, flatten that out, even it out with some rocks. Yeah, there's stuff I want to do, or just build a new box for it. Either way, I gotta dig the platform out for it, so I'll probably just put the old one in, clean it up because it's solid, it's fine. Sand it down or something, or treat it or paint it, but it's fun. That's that. I like things I built so far. The ramp was more of a building deck was, because I had to like buy wood and cut it, and, you know, actually build it. Deck was, I mean, not the deck, the shed. The shed was still building, but it was just like kind of follow directions out of the book, put it all together, you know. Alright, we're gonna get this last 58,000 for the second. This is all I need on this one. Son, you got anything to hunt? Anything you got going on in the game recently? I mean, I know you're just reinstalling, so it's probably the last thing on your mind was like looking for new things, but I still do have to see what mouse that they put in that folder for me. I never did get to that when I was doing viewer maps. It's NA.RC competitor. I should have hunted that other one down more. I know I can get a much better, like much faster time on that one. This is what I kind of wanted to start off today with, but then the guy took an extra so long. Bullshit or I don't know. He needed to talk to me and somebody else on the phone, and then me again for like 25 minutes before he even did anything. And then he was complaining how hot he was. Now there's no AC in his car, and I'm like, why are you telling me all this now? I guess you want to tip. Like you're inside first now, and you're like, we gotta be slightly more. I'm like, oh no, don't know about all that. Don't know about all that, but you were just trying to get away with nothing for a $100 install that I didn't even need you to show up for. I could have plugged that box in myself. Honestly, I could have done exactly what he did myself without issue. But I wanted an outlet in this office, not in the bedroom, not somewhere else, and then like have to put a repeater in here, which would have been fine still. I wouldn't even need the repeater in here, honestly, because this house is small enough. The other one was tall, so I think that's all we needed it. But oh, there's no depot. Let's get this done. Reset things. All right, that wasn't so hard. I just complained in a survey. I complained in the survey on Home Depot. I did like a five question survey that they sent me on my text message. Put a little complaint in there in text that the dudes left and the water wasn't even working. And I already got a phone call and they scheduled a thing for Saturday. And cool, I didn't have to find the phone number and figure out how to get a hold of them. That's good. At least they're taking care of it. It's also 3 days away, but it's only the water. Like, we don't use the ice so much in there anyway, so I don't need the ice maker to work right away. But it's only like we're not going to have the water dispenser in there right now, the filter one thing, but we don't need that right now. The beverage center is an exciting little inclusion that my partner wanted to have, that like little section that you can open up just to get drinks without opening the fridge, with the water thing and another thing, and plus it's a neat little. It makes you feel bougie. It's one of the newest things, right? So it is kind of bougie, I guess. And maybe it's dumb. Maybe it has maybe it's nothing that I will recommend that anyone ever get by the time I have it in 3 months. I have no idea. But I think it's a neat kind of innovation right now that it's there. And we specifically looked for the beverage center while we were looking for fridges, because she saw one in the store and she was like, I want that beverage center. I was like, I know, I need it. Because it's very much like the one at the gym, you know, kind of, where it has like the push button thing. You can fill up, you can fill up a whole, it's like the outside fridge thing for water, except it's inside the fridge. You open it up, it's clean, it's like, it's in there. And it's in the door though. You like open part of the door and then you close that, and then you go to the whole door, and then your drawer's in there, and then you can still see the back of it. It's pretty cool. I'll show you guys all that when I get to walk through if anyone's still interested. It's all fresh in my head right now, though. It's got like the washer dryer combo. They stacked on top of each other. In the bathroom downstairs, it's kind of nice. I think that we were able to make. Well, basically, we already had a toilet in our in our laundry room, but we made it bigger and put a shower in. So it's like bigger, but also small. It's like, I don't know how to say it. Because now we got the stacked washer dryer, so it's the same size as one of them, but now there's also a shower, and we moved the room, and then it combined it with the mud room. So we made a second full bathroom instead of a half bath with laundry room. That's like barely counted as a half bath. I don't know. So I'm pretty sure, just slightly, but I'm pretty sure with the open concept, same square footage, you know, technically, but with the open concept, and then the second, like, instead of 1.5 baths, it's like 2 baths. We somehow found a way to improve or increase the value of the house. Maybe it's also, since it's updated everything, electrical, plumbing, and all that. Maybe that helps. I don't know. But if nothing else, the contents will have been updated for sure. Yeah, we're gonna probably gonna get like the circular couch thing we saw. It's so cool looking. It kind of fits the space nice too, because all of our stuff is, I'm noticing all of our stuff is rounded or circles, like all of our lighting fixtures and fans. Of course fans are, but I'll show you what's that. So, not a lot of square choppy corners in this place. It'll be like a lot of angles and circles. It's pretty cool. I'm happy so far with how it's been. I'm very comfortable to know that it's almost the end of the chapter of What's That Smell? After everybody else is doing it, maybe I can experience my trauma from all doing that. I don't know if it ever really fully hit me, but sheesh. Oof. Not far, so it's like, what? I was autopiloting this too last night, but also not really. Yeah, but I am hotspot gaming. There's lots of reasons why this didn't go down so well, I think. But we should be able to get it now. I'm surprised how well hotspot gaming works. I want to check my mobile data usage too. I had an alert yesterday. It was like, oh, by the way, you used 12 gigabytes of mobile data this month. Are you sure? It is like the third day of the fifth day of the month. Normally we're up to like 1 or 2 gigs in a month. Let's see. I want to check my check it for the past 3 days of being here. How much mobile data did I use? Don't worry. Unlimited, by the way, so we're fine. What's this? 3 hours ago? 3 hours ago? How many times did this person call me? Okay. Katana, are you streaming today or still busy moving? Oh, Katana asked. Hey, look, Katana, there you are. Now is when I get to answer your question. I would have seen it later tonight too, and that's why I would have ended up. But you didn't just say stream today, so I wouldn't delete it. Like if when it's just like the same thing over and over, and I just like I can't. I just don't want someone to look through like, what's this Discord all about? Just like every third thing is stream today, stream today, stream today. It's like this guy's very inconsistent, huh? So I just end up deleting them all. But no, I'm glad you asked, and I'm happily I was able to get it in time. I was able to, either way I was going to play. I was going to play and then hop in the room afterwards with people because I've been hotspot gaming. I wanted to check that. Usage. Settings is all. Oh. Mobile. Data saver? No. Internet? No. Oh, well, internet now, of course, yes. But connected apps, where's usage? What's that called? Oh, that used to be in my Google. I don't know if I have that now. Data usage. Yeah, it definitely does. The phone does. Mobile data usage cycle. There we go. I have a data warning at 10 gigs. That's why. Okay. I don't know why. Because now I have it unlimited. I say data limit at 100 gigs. I don't know why that's there. Turn it off. Oh, there it is. You've used 19.5 gigabytes of data. 1 day left. Oh, it's the end of the cycle too, so that's not bad. But 24.73 gigabytes. Mostly all just in the past 3 days. Six gigabytes to the Google Play Store? What was that about? I don't know. Yeah, 3 gigs to YouTube, 7.27 gigs to Twitch. And there's the hotspot. This is just Wi-Fi data. Where's the hotspot? I don't know if that's separate or not. Hope it doesn't charge me different for that. I don't think it does. Hotspot and tethering off. Okay. All's well. Either way, we're set. I just think it's funny. I usually use like 2 or 3 because I'm online all the time on Wi-Fi, and when I use it, it's only when I leave the house. So I still would like drive and watch YouTube and stuff in the car all the time. So that's using it. You know, like I said, always whenever I'm in the car, I use it. But it was still never like enough that I would get past even my old Google Fi limits that I had, but now I'm on T-Mobile family plan, so it's just like unlimited anyway. So that was thankfully there for me, because then by the time I got my setup all set up and stuff, I was like, wait a minute, I wonder how much of this will work. You know, because Trackmania just has to upload, like you're basically playing on your own computer anyway. It just uploads your times and stuff, right? And unless you're playing a live room, I was like, I can maybe play solo, and I tried or whatever. I was like, oh, I'll try a hotspot, and I was like, damn, everything works. I was in my Evo live room, we were chatting and talking and playing. I was like, damn, I could do everything but stream, and I might have even been able to stream. I noticed that when I tried to watch streams on my PC, they would buffer a lot. They'd stop a lot and buffer a lot. So I was like, man, if I can't download a live stream, I probably shouldn't try to upload my own live stream. I'm pretty sure upload speeds are slower than download speeds, even mobile, but maybe not. Either way, it was not going to be much better than I was getting. Like, I'm pretty sure it was going to be drop frames and some other dumb nonsense that I didn't want to deal with. So, like, way happier to wait until we got the internet up and running, take the 2 full days off like I planned, and just take some time taking care of some stuff. So there's still more stuff to take care of. One of them will be hunting down this little devil. About a half an hour left to do it. After that, I'm just gonna head out. I'm gonna go grab some food. Probably gonna I might actually do. I'm not gonna undo that. No, I'm not going to undo that. I don't know. Maybe I'll go to the little hardware store. I'll probably just start to work on the yeah, the step out back. The cats can't go out. Normally I'd let them take the cats out and let them run around some, but they can't. For like the night, they have to stay in. It's just fumes and everything else. If they go to like the driveway was just done today. We just redid the entire driveway. That needed done anyway. We always had to like weed whack lines across the driveway. I was cutting that out. Like I need to chop it out. Like it would just overgrow section of this part. It's like where the pipe was busting up through the ground grade settled or whatever over the piping. But they really got a nice thick layer of asphalt there now, like the dark black. It's like it's like this on the sides chunked up. It's like pyramid. It's nice. I saw how they did it. Whole thing's nice. It's flat. It's like a brand new road, like a blacktop road. And I only asked him about the waviness at the top and about like because I know they might relate the basketball hoop back up there. Maybe not. I don't know if he's gonna want it there or not. But there was a basketball hoop there, so I was like, man, that nice little that whole top half section should be as nice and flat as possible. Or at least not curvy, wavy, anything weird, or instant trip or anything. But so I asked them because I saw something. You know, I got down and looked low. Before they were all leaving too. They came back with like crew, had them set up. Well, I guess before they grabbed, maybe they were grabbing houses too, but we had them set up and test it. Ran some water down it, sprayed some water from the garage and watched it run down. And I was like, it would, like if rain was coming down off the roof, like everything from there would run down. So I know I could show my partner that way too. It doesn't seem like it's just spray water on it. Fresh, hot blacktop that they just got from the place like 6 miles away too. It was like the place is right there. Like this place is, I mean, this stuff is like, I don't know. I don't know if you've ever been around that, like a road crew or working on that stuff, but it's potent. You know, so the cats are going to be very curious. They shouldn't probably be outside just experiencing it, but until that sets up overnight, we definitely don't want them walking on it and stuff. It's a little tacky. Like they'll stick to their paw pads and they're gonna eat it off. That's how the only way cats ever clean themselves. Alright, let's go. Let's get this. I gotta go good outside here. We're getting a clean no slide line through there, which I did not get. Nice bob section there. As minimal touching as possible is what I'm doing. Yeah, maybe a little smooth steer taps there to get into the bob and then hold, but there's not a lot of time to hold any sort of steering on that one anyway. This one could use a smooth steer tap and some steering to hold, and then I was probably gonna have lots of speed for this if I could, and then take that wider for that. Understand it now. There's this, and then you're in with crazy speed now if you've done it all right. Yeah, you just gotta get up top and fall at the ball. It should be good. We should get rid of this. I think I'm gonna get a point 0.126 feet. Oh, I skid out. If I could do that first part without the slide, it's over. The rest of it, I think I just deciphered. Until I said it out loud, I don't think I ever really had the full plan. Not without the skid, but it was still going to be faster. I just had to get into the bob. There we go. Less skid, not without the skid. We're about the same speed. We're jumping up, we're jumping in. Smooth steer, chew the hold, and are out. I mean, you can do a lot of happy smooth steers. It doesn't seem to slow down. Maybe it does slow me down. Not just because I'm not noticing it doesn't. It's not. I'm 11 smooth. Push. Perfect. That's what you want. That's the no slide I want through there. Oh. With a full grip on shade. Maybe it's not a no slide unless it's a bottom slide. The part where you actually get. I just don't want to slide. Like those. Those are unnecessary, unwelcome, and rather unhelpful. Hold that. I like when Janky starts coming with instructions. The slide. Man, I'm pretty hungry though. I think I'm gonna have to do some food here soon. And I don't have my, like, I need to maybe go back to the house, go over to the house to pick up all of our food. And the shower head, yes, that's what I need to do. That's my next trip. Pick up the shower head, pick up all the food. It's kind of hard to take out. Everything's like colder and pretty and matchy and nice. But our shower head is so nice, dude. Maybe we get a new one. I should ask my partner what she wants to do. Look, we can still get a new one. I'm going to get that one. It's cool. It's like one that it's the handle type, but it's the handle type and it fits. It like planks up into this other like okay. So it's like the rain type. Okay, so it's like a full big one, you know. But inside the middle of it is a handle type. So you can have the handle type and then the rain type still coming on you. Like you know, the rain type's still spraying. You can twist it to one or the other or both, but you have two. And you can just put it up and it just becomes one big long one, or you can tighten it just the middle one and it's a tighter. Anyway, it's nice for those reasons that you can separate it into two. And because it's a lot more coverage, like it just fills the entire, fills your whole back and butt. It's not like it's not like a concentrated spot. It's more just a full flood fill. It's phenomenal. And if you get the right one, doesn't matter like if you have bad water pressure or like lower water pressure, it definitely helps it. Like, it makes it better. Certain little things like that, like having little things like that make the normal things more enjoyable, which makes life overall more enjoyable. You know, all basic little things for quality of living, but I think like once you've identified a few of them and you make sure that you keep them around you, whether they're just, I don't know, certain types of massage gun or massager that you enjoy, or it's a certain shower head, bed, pillow, whatever it is, something that normally you would have just accepted whatever you had because it worked well enough, you know. You'd be surprised at like how much it changes just a day-to-day feel and comfort. You know, and my mood today is basically I'm blaming it all on the bed. I seriously, and besides the fact that I'm also like a little sleep deprived, but the bed though, I was up till 4:20 at least, maybe almost 4:30 last night. I saw it was around 4:20. I was like, oh, I'm going to sleep, and then I was up by 8 o'clock. So I slept for less than 4 hours, like 3.5 hours. But I felt like I slept for like 5 or 6 easy. I know it's barely that's so because it's still like it's because I still feel like I could use an hour of sleep, you know. But it doesn't feel like I only slept for 3. Not at all. Maybe part of it's excitement and stuff, and that does wear off after a while, but. Also, that bed's really nice. It's a really nice one. It's one of those like hybrids, so it's got it all. It's got like the nice support of a spring mattress, um, but also like the alignment capabilities um, of memory foam. You got like a thick layer of like of a specific type of memory foam, or just foam. I don't know if it's memory or not, but whatever. Um, but it's just like, yeah, the way it lines up, and they taught us a little bit about it. So it's like, you have to have a proper bed, not just bed, or bed. What's it called? Whether it's soft, medium, or firm, and also a pillow that goes along with that and your build. And no one's gonna do all that when it's like, okay, a bed's softer than the floor, let's start there. Yeah. And then you just work your way up and like, oh, this is a very nice bed. And then eventually you're in a hotel or somebody's house, you're like, oh my god, I had the most comfortable sleep in my life. What was that? You know, one of the first times that happened to me, I was a purple mattress. So that's why I was kind of set on purple. And then there's better, nicer ones. And then we tried ones in the store. I was like, see, I told you, it's awesome. But then we get back and look at the prices. It was like $9,000 or something madness. We had no idea it was going to be that far off. I thought it was going to be closer to just 5 or 6. And it's still the 5 or 6 ones from Purple are overpriced. It's like, for what it is, their beds are overpriced. They have a warrant and a warrant. They have a what's it called? A patent. They have a patent on and a really good idea, but they also have like a gimmicky thing that has really good marketing, and I'm happy I got the pillow. I would tell you the truth, I would have probably maybe been happy with the bed because it's so cooling, and I'm really into the cooling factor of it, but my partner doesn't necessarily need it. And the bed we got also, that's a cooling, I think. Overall, I slept great. She slept better, I think. We woke up together, and that's not usually something we do. Like, I got this morning together, I'm just happy to do so. Yep. Alright, last 0.5058. How am I gonna grind it off? It's here. Gotta eat though, I'm delirious. I'm getting going delirious. Oh, there's a banana down there. Perfect. I grabbed something down there. I'm probably okay for now. Joe, what is this? I can imagine you can reach for that. Oh goodness. I do have to go soon. I just realized now the internet's hooked up. I want to do all the stuff. I want to set up all the smart things. I mean, I guess I gave myself till 4. It's only another 12 minutes, so I'll play it out till then. But if we're playing, you know, it's part of it. Trackmania. Just kidding. Nobody could smoke crack and still be calm. And make a clever little or a silly little joke about it. I would be hiding and looking through some window blinds and making sure the entire world wasn't coming to get me or something right now. Instead. However, I do enjoy a little bit of shake and bake, you know. First shake, and then you bake. Not necessarily in that order. No broccoli today. I've not seen broccoli today, have I? I guess maybe he'll catch the bod. What's that again? Welcome on in. Is there not food out there? Sorry. I have to make sure all the bowls have food. Being a negligent cat daddy right now. There were a lot of commotion today. Big rumbling machines and steamrollers and stuff in the yard. The cats, some of the cats, especially the more skittish ones, are extremely stressed. They could use a little bit of. Well, they'll be better when mommy gets home. That's because she's their comforting voice and all that. They know that I'm here and they know that everything's okay. Especially these two kittens. This Azrael he just found the microphone. Can you guys hear that? Oh yeah, you can definitely. No, that's me. You can kind of hear him. You may go to put on the mic monitor, Azrael, just to tell. As soon as I do it, it'll stop. He's just rubbing his face on the microphone. Remember, I always had a thing on it. I'll put it down here so you can see it happening, as if it happens again. Anyway, that would be the sound that we know in the future. Why is that? See, I don't get that. So just because I can always get there sooner, but then I'm on so low speed, that's what it is. Of course I get it. Like outside dirt. Low bobsleighs are like outside dirt. Just an early but immediate entry. Right there, right? There's best. Perfect. But if I can get that without a slide and that, we're in business. Excuse me. This is good. This will probably do. I can find a little bit more speed somewhere. There's my more speed, I think. I clipped. I'm still one faster than I was. Comparatively. No, I'm not. No, I'm 8 slower. Okay. Wait. Dude, tomorrow I do have a doctor's appointment, but not until like 3:30. So I should be able to do a walkthrough and stuff after Cuppa tomorrow. I'll just swap the stream over to a mobile stream. I'll put it in the title and stuff too so people know if they want to be around. Hopefully by then I'll have most things set up a little bit better too. Yeah, as the sun goes down, the stream room starts to get its, you know, more familiar glow to it. But that's your, I guess that's what's happening. The sun's going down. We're behind clouds. I don't know, I feel like it's changed the way it looks behind me. I wasn't seeing the blue at all earlier. It seems to be fine. Go. Oh, go. Go, 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 go. No, dude, I skid. I slid a little. That's way too much, though. I'm 11 speed, yeah. That was lofty. White line, okay. Wait. Wait. Hold up. This whole time? I can go all the way into that black line, but the white line's the main part. That's good. Honestly, that's way better. It sets up everything better, it seems like. The line just works now, like everything's right in front of me now. I squiggled on that one though. I zigged when I should have nothinged. Shouldn't have zigged or zagged there, you should have just kept on moving. Alright then. Here we go again. Got about 5 minutes left today. What's this FPS looking like? Because something's up. 101, that's kind of low. 109 there. I mean, it's better than 60. I always had it locked on 60. Anything in the 100s I'm usually okay with, but it should be up to like 120, if not like 240. I thought 120, 130, 140 was normal. Full screen, check it. I just heard a beep, a ding, like a ding ding, but no sync. Good. OBS up. Oh, Pete Paco. What's happening? Where? Wait, you're in. Why didn't that show up on my Twitch stream? Welcome in, Pete. I can barely see what it says. Oh, wants to collaborate, that's why. I'm down. I would have collabed. You're streaming from Dota 2 right now, man. Hey, Pete. Thank you for the raid, man. I'm just about to end myself, man. I just was talking about that. Let's see this. It didn't change the FPS at all, did it? You misclicked. Oh, the collab, you misclicked? No worries there. I was like, first of all, I need dinner. Hey, take care of yourself. Thank you for the raid. One love. Hope you had a good stream, man. All that jazz. But most importantly, get out of here. You did good. Your work today is over. 07, so next time. Nice serving with you, brother. Alright, let's get this download out of here. We don't need uTorrent open anymore. That's probably going to help. And also, Trackmania reopened, reunited, and it feels so good. And I still have 100. This is absolutely nothing. I need somebody to really get on with me and just play with everything until we get my FPS where it wants. I think me and Sir Wilson at once, but he was just like, turn everything off. Go down, click, and turn all of the things. Turn off everything you can turn off, turn it on. I was like, that doesn't sound right. Show window borders? Why? I don't know. It's always only in window borderless anyway, or full screen. Frame rate limit? That's fine, right? As long as it's way above where we're going to get to. VSync none, that's probably good. One frame GPU sync view, fast elasticity, I don't know about any of this stuff. None of it. None of it. Preset, nice. Fast. Very nice. Okay, I was doing very fast for a while because I didn't want the pushes. I just had to go to nice because I just want better. I just want it to be fine. That's probably what it is. Maybe when it was on very fast, it was giving me that the higher FPS timing. But if it's 95 now, then there's no reason not to just keep it on when they're borderless. Because it didn't change anything. Now it's still it's still 99, 90. Like, well, it didn't change anything. You know what I'm saying? So, and then it doesn't fall off. Anyway, we're going outside dirt there. I know that's a bobsleigh, but little Bob lover there. Oh, that's a skid I didn't love. Let's get the car up. Is there any other thing I can save on there? Yeah, there's a couple little minors, but not really. It's a pretty good line, except that like that starts, I think, where I can gain the most time. A little bit of baby slide. I didn't like it. That's what's putting me behind here. I just want to start over. Yeah. 7 speeds also, not on bobsleigh. There we go. It's a little still, but I'm faster. Or the same. Or too slower. And I hit the middle. It's a weird entry, but it works. I also gained a little speed. Oh, but I'm only even. Yes. Sorta. Exit speed. No. No, I'm not catching this. I'm faster, but I'm not catching this. I'm not even faster. Okay. Where's my ghost? Those. That's the start I want. That's the start I want. Maybe even a little better, but that will do. And then I somehow drop again. Drop 19 speed. There. Now we made it higher though. It's danger, but it's so nice if you get it to work. Lost it on that. You can't have it. You just can't have it. You already know what's gonna happen. As long as there's no sparks, and that's all the way to the white line, you're good. Excuse me. There we go. Fast. Not faster. I'm so far behind. There you go. Not the sliding. It's not important to slide. It's actually important not to slide. Like this. Like this. Oh, I messed up the bobbin tree after all that. That was perfect. I got two perfects and then a drop. 1, 2. And a drop. Good again. Dropping the ball. Alright, real good. Alright, well, we're running out of time. What time is it? I didn't even block off. Yeah, it's 5 minutes past that time I said it was installed. Couple minutes. Said the Trackmania addict after 2 days of not streaming. All right, last run. I mean, we're gonna finish it. I get one more finish it. That doesn't mean I just keep getting the DNF until I get to the fin that actually wins, because that's the same thing as just continuing, not really calling the last round. But, you know, I'm getting through to the point where it's like, if I'm in the lead or in the running and we get to the finish and don't make it, it's still going to be the last run. Like this one. GG's. I will be hunting this sometime tonight, though, for sure. Oh, and the health is that all the help things. So, do I get to know my optimal now? 39.076. I didn't have that before. And that is, yeah, that's 39.0 is the optimal now. Oh crap, that's actually very encouraging. Hold on. Well, there's sections. If I do it sectionally, I can do it right now. All my best checkpoints got me at. And I've already top 36 percentile. Wow, I've already beaten like six. I beat like two-thirds. Well, not two-thirds yet. I will have beaten two-thirds when I get the gold, I guess. That's what we'll go. But I've gotten, I'm not like 50%. I didn't leave it. Still. Compared to the world. Compared to my abilities, I think I can do better. I can do better. Way better. So get a little bit better. It's only a goal. You're not even going for A2. AT needs to be nearly perfect, it feels, though. Wow, another like 2.3. And worldwide, looks like there are, what, 2 of them? Holy crap. No way that's real. A trick in PUBG? PUG-TM, I mean? Oh, not PUBG. PUG? Are the only ones with it? No way, right? Their AT here is 37.6. 30. Come on, stop. 37.6. That's crazy. And Telephone Mind setting it 3 hours ago. Telephone Mind is the mapper. This is yesterday's map. He hasn't proven that AT can get his own AT. Since yesterday, and 3 hours ago he was hunting. Oh, they ended, but he did get 3rd place. I guess he was just trying to get that podium spot. A wow, though. Mapper didn't even get his own AT, and nobody else is. Like, people cook ATs. That's probably why this gold is so tough, though. Now that I'm seeing it. Yeah. But optimally, I definitely have it in me, according to that plugin, so. Full second, just about. Optimally. Alright. What did that change it to? 39.076 still. Okay, that's a lot of bad deltas. See this game? Let's green that thing up a little bit. No, it's too high. You're right, I'm dead there, but without releasing. Yeah. All right, guys. I put in. You know what? We'll run it till 420. We'll stick to the trigrams. True time. That's 8 minutes max. That will be the ending. I'm gonna end it with the shake and bake. We're gonna shake right before we bake, and then I'm gonna take care of some other Smart Things app stuff, and we can't do it all, of course, until we get the internet's hooked up, so I can hook everything up to the internet and get everything set up, you know. And I can't do it until, of course, the refrigerator is repaired on Saturday, but that's all scheduled and done. Yes. It feels like a fine day's work for me. It was actually a full day's work. I've been up since 8 a.m. or so, doing stuff with people here paving and people delivering fridges and installing internet and checking the filters. All different crews. Delivering stuff still has to happen. One more delivery crews coming, but in the meantime, I could probably take a quick nap. And then I'll also get some food for myself when I get up. Stuff to do. Excited about the new house. More than anything, I'm just excited that we're in this new house. Everyone's safe and back, and like the cats are adjusting, but the kittens are absolutely loving it. I think like they're tiring themselves out like 2 times a day, just like running around and enjoying the yard outside. It's very hot outside. It's very, very hot. It's a tough day to try to do this type of work. Any of it for anyone who's out there that's doing it, I feel for them, but I'm about to go hammock out in my hammock for a little bit, enjoy the nice backyard weather, relaxation under the pine trees, watch some squirrels and birds run around for a minute, put the cats outside. Maybe I'd let the cats out, maybe I don't. I don't think I do. So I'm just too worried that I won't, that one of them's going to go over and want to be on the blacktop. I don't think they will though. I think they'll be very repulsed by it. Like I don't think they want to go anywhere near that thing, the driveway, for a little while. They never even did, really. It was never a thing that they, aimed for, ever, of course. It's always trees close to the house and stuff. But it's just residents. They definitely don't want that. Let's give me something to come back and hunt later too. Also, if I choose this map and a little bit better time on the other one. Probably just do a little off-stream hunting. I'll end up with this one though, I'm sure, not by the Trackmania. Unless yeah. But I can tell right now, I'm on autopilot mode. It doesn't feel like it's coming. I gotta push this one, and it won't cut. I just can't get it there. It's like zoof. Yikesy crikesy. Alright, 4 more minutes. Max. 3 and 50 will be specific. A little bit over 3 minutes to go. 3 more runs, right? I get the hero run in. Any one of these can be considered the hero run at this point. In the last 2-3 minutes, sure. We accept that as hero run. Doesn't have to be the last 3 seconds, right? And there's no countdown timer this time, so it can't be a hero run by doing it at like 10 minutes late, but I guess at the same time, this hero run did start 15 minutes later than the original time of ending was going to be. And did not conclude heroically whatsoever. Well, 417, that's one of my favorite numbers. There we go. Counted the exact 5.7 I needed. I need 5.8, but I got 5.7 of it. There's 130. There's 158. 125. 68, no! Oh, dude. Oh my gosh, another PB. Another PB, but not the one. Okay, but that does have to end. I was counting it down the whole time. I had it. Gosh. I had it the whole way. I just gave it back at the end. But that shows I can get it, right? I still have time. I still have time. One more run. It's actually going to be the legit hero run if it happens. Now I get the adrenaline running though, so I could probably get it. But I got that ghost to go by. Holy, that guy's fast. Out of the start and everything. I'm just glad I got a better start ghost at least. I don't like my entry though. Yeah, that's a good run, or a good line. That's a good line up there. I should be following that. That's okay. Alright, it's 419. Guys, it's official. I'm just shake and bake. I got stuff I'm gonna take care of. I hope you enjoyed today. I had a great stream. This is the first time in the new spot. It's good to be here. Till next time. Hope you guys had it. Good one. Drop a follow if you haven't already. Like and subscribe over on YouTube if you could. Helps out everything. Of course, you guys should know that by now, but if not, please do those things. I like to remind people. Till next time.